Boom. Where you at, Joe?
I am right
Where are
here.
you at? There
I
he
am
is.
here in the
Look at this
booth.
handsome couple now.
Third
Look at
time's
us.
the
There we go. Third time's the charm. So much to talk about. Look, I got 2 pages of sheets of stuff to go on. We've been talking about stuff all day. Do not slap me.
charm.
uh,
I was gonna go with the slap just
There's
in
no
the third
slapping.
booth.
But we're definitely talking about the slap, but just a little bit. We have so much to cover in this show. We got to keep everything a little precise because we have so much going on. But everybody heard about the slap around the world, right?
Slap heard around the world.
Slap
Will
around
Smith.
the world was unbelievable. Will Smith already apologized. I gave my piece. I don't know if you gave your piece on it. I'm going to give you my piece real quick again. He was totally wrong. I think he was off a little bit. I think he was really upset about some other stuff, and it brought the rage on. But it doesn't excuse. You cannot walk into the middle of public and slap somebody. And if you did it, you wouldn't be here. You'd be in jail right now.
This is correct. Yes.
That's mine. And
My piece on it is I think you should just be able to slap whoever you want. Just pick a person, walk up.
It's funny you say that. I put a nice video of who was it? I don't remember, but it was funny because he's slapping everybody walking around to his train, and then it was Will Smith. I mean, Chris Rock at the end. He slapped their punch. It was pretty funny, but it's funny stuff. But it really wasn't funny. I hope Will Smith is okay and he's getting his stuff taken care of because he obviously was just a little off. I think, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, he was definitely off. That's not his normal. He's usually anything I've ever seen him do. He's always upbeat, cheerful,
His
happy.
interviews, yeah, his interviews always talking about love and everything. It's
Yeah.
just so hopefully he gets himself taken care of. But that's it. No more about the slap. Slap's done here.
If
Uh,
you want to see Bobby get slapped, go watch our shark bite from
yes,
earlier.
yes, he slapped me earlier without me knowing. Honest to gosh, honest to goodness, it was really a live slap, and he got me. So if you want to go to our shark bite, check that out. It was pretty funny. Let's talk about the CSI Expo that was going on in Las Vegas this weekend. Some craziness. Obviously, let's give congratulations to the winner, Winter Zelensky over Loisius Yap. Winston Zelensky is a champion for the Las Vegas Open. Congratulations, nice job. He is the 9 ball champion, and put that aside. It's kind of like the slap pearl around the world. There was another story here for the Las Vegas Open, Joe.
Big story.
The tables.
Those tables, from what I hear, were awful. There was some weird rolls. They would stuff that shouldn't happen on a pool table was happening, from what I understand.
Yeah, I watched. I don't know if you guys ever watched a Pool Player podcast, but it's a great podcast. They have a couple good guys in there, and they did great interviews. They did. Jason Shaw was on there, and he was talking about the tables, and he was saying how they cost so much money to get to these professional events, and he didn't have the confidence to play a shot. You know what I mean, Joe? He didn't have the confidence to play what he needed to play to win, and he would alter his shot and miss a shot because of it. And he was not happy. And he said a lot of the players were talking about it. And I wonder what you guys think out there. Did you guys hear anything about that? It was pretty crazy. Um, and the Jason Shaw interview I thought was great. They also interviewed Shane Van Moning as well. A lot of big stars there. And I had to find out what was going on myself, so I had to call one of our guys that is actually setting up tables down there. Our own sponsor, you know him, right?
Yes. And what was he saying about how they stretch the cloth?
Okay, so we talked to Joe Morassi from Master Billiards, who's out there in the Las Vegas Open. He just started with Predator, so he's not like the main guy or anything yet, but he is a sponsor and he does our tables. He's a amazing table mechanic, and I have no doubt if he stays with Predator, which he probably will, he's going to be head mechanic at some point because he's just amazing. But he didn't have much to do with these tables and stuff, and but he was saying that some of the tables were just they weren't they were just rolling weird. They ended up reclothing all the tables, Joe.
That is a
So
lot of work.
after
How many tables were there?
I have
They
no
were
idea, a lot. A lot of tables. So they had to take all the tables down and refelt them and recloth them, and it was unbelievable. So he said that, and he said they weren't sure if some of the tables were maybe pulled too tight or not. Actually, he didn't say that, but Jason Shaw was saying that maybe they pulled the tables too tight and the actual strands were ripping. That's why you would see the ball move. There's all kinds of theories out there, and they had some of the best mechanics out there working on it. And hopefully everything's done because obviously we have uh, the 10 ball open right now, Joe, the big one.
And they're using the same tables.
They're using the same tables and they redid all the cloth and they got it ready to go. And that's what they're doing. And I can't believe it. It's hopefully the tables roll a little bit better because they were not happy with the pros were not happy with the table rolls. And listen, I'm a pool owner and when one ball rolls funny, I hear it from every single player on that table.
Absolutely.
You know, so if you're a pro, I can't imagine the grief you're gonna get for your tables. You know what I mean? If you're not doing your tables correctly, or if something's bad about them. And then these Predators are new tables, so it's not good press to start with for event show. You know what I mean?
No,
Nah,
Predator is this their very first event with all
I don't think
Predator?
it's their first event, but it's not. It's the first major event,
First
maybe.
major event.
Yeah, and it's not.
And for it to go this badly, I believe he was saying that there were the people who put together the tables,
You know, the
the
mechanics.
mechanics,
Yeah,
were not regular everyday doing
maybe
tables every day mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but yeah, I definitely heard from other people saying that, some of the mechanics weren't. Like I said, we talked to everybody. I talked to the people on other streams. I talked to a lot of people out there. Obviously, I wasn't able to go out there, but there's saying some of the mechanics weren't maybe well enough to do the tables, or like I said, we heard that the felt wasn't stretched enough, then it was too tight. But either way, we saw the balls roll funny.
Yes.
And
So the question is was it the tables? Was it the felt?
was
Was it the way it was felted?
construction, yeah.
Yeah. Was it the people
Hopefully,
that put it together?
you got to go check out that
You'll never.
video,
You're
Pool
not going
Player
to know
Podcast.
answers. You're not
Pool
going to
Player
know the answers.
Podcast. Jason Shaw did a great interview, and he said it very blatantly. I'm a professional. It cost me my own money to come here and to play on a table that's not accurate. It's not, and it's not like it's
And he walked away from his match.
He did. That's a great point, Joe.
He actually
So,
left.
so you guys didn't know Jason Shaw was losing his first match. He lost his first match, and he had a roll on the second match. It was 2-0 the other gentleman, and Jason Shaw just left.
Yeah.
So that says something.
After a really, I believe it was after a really
Crappy
crappy
roll.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
And
he
that
just
says
walked
something.
away and said, "I can't play on these tables."
Yeah.
Basically, his view. I'm not gonna keep doing this and aggravating myself.
Absolutely right. And there's talk about a players union, PPPL, Professional Pool Players Union League or Union.
Yeah.
Yeah, PPPU. And so, how about that? Get all the players together, and this way, if something like this happens again, everybody says we're not going to play. It's not. We're not going to play. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to be fair, and the tables need to be done a certain way. If they're not done, we're not going to play.
Yeah, an event like this, I mean, these tables aren't just sitting around built at like a pool hall where you bring someone in, they set them up, and they
Hello, Crystal.
stay all the time.
Hmm.
They actually set up every table at the event,
They
right?
do.
And
They're
then they take them
random
down
tables.
after,
Yeah, absolutely.
which is a difficult. That's difficult in itself. I mean, you're setting up how many tables for an event like this, and to
That
get the number of people to.
that's their job, though. They're professionals. That's what they need to do.
This is true.
It's like we need somebody for a short string and got the professionals.
Yes. Unfortunately, you got me.
We're happy about that. So enough about that. So hopefully they got all the things straightened out for the 10 ball and hopefully crown a new champion. And I do have a couple results from the 10 ball. Again, obviously we said congratulations to Winter Zelinski over Aloysius Yap in the Las Vegas Open Championship 9 ball. And 10 ball day 2, we had two big ones. We had our own Jeremy Sosi beat Mario He 8-3. How about that? Jeremy Sosi, that's a
Eight
big
to
win.
three.
Yeah, he's a fantastic player. He's won a lot of big events, and it's a big win for him for sure. And then Donnie Mills lost over Ulysses Yap. So Yap, after losing the finals in the Las Vegas, he comes and plays in the 10 ball and loses his first match. So you can tell his head may not be in a little bit.
Right.
Might be a little frustrated.
After playing on those tables,
It
maybe
could
his game is off.
it could be. It definitely could be for sure. Yep. Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. And then he said, Jason also said, yeah, some of the players were scared to speak up about the tables, because they want to make sure they get invited to these events and everything. So, but like I said, if they get a union together or whatever they do, hopefully, the money's there for the pool players. I think it's growing, right? Sports seems to be growing.
Seems to be.
It does. Seems like there's a lot of stuff going on.
Well, with things like this happening, it's difficult.
Black eye. It's like getting slapped in the face on stage.
Yeah. All these players showed up for this event, and the tables weren't right. They weren't rolling right, and
Yeah.
now you're bringing the tables to another tournament, and hopefully,
Yeah, the same
uh,
same place, same place. But yeah, they're moving them. They didn't move
oh,
them.
they didn't have to
Yeah,
move
no,
them.
they do that for other events, but they're
They
staying.
did say they redid them.
Yeah, they
They
redid them
did
all. They broke them down and redid them all,
redid the whole
so they're
tables.
all ready to
Well,
go.
let's hope we get a better outcome from this one.
Absolutely, I agree. I agree. We'll keep you guys updated. We'll do a shark bite. No more slapping, but we'll do a shark bite. And of course, the last thing we want to talk about that happened with professionals, Joe. We had a professional here on Wednesday.
Yes, yes, we did.
We did, and he
It was a great event too.
I thought so. Thought so. What was your opinion on what did you like about him and what did you think of? Was that your first pro that you actually saw, or did you see some of
I
the other pros
no,
here?
I did see Niyuki.
Yuki,
I did not get that was it.
Allison Fisher, you didn't see it.
I wasn't able to make it for
Okay.
any of those. No.
Yep. So
Efren I missed too.
Catherine, you missed. That's another big one. Yep.
Yep.
But this one was I thought our best show.
Yes.
It was hands
I
down
had a
Yale
lot of fun
Billiards.
setting it up and getting the cameras ready
Yeah.
and listening to him talk was great. During his trick shots and
Yeah, so for those of you guys who are not haven't paid attention to Shark Stream, hopefully you are. But if you go back to last Wednesday, you can see that it's a two-part podcast or show. And the first part I think I like the best is what you're talking about.
yes.
We had a Q&A with Earl the Burl Strickland, and it was legit questions from all of our fans, all of our supported customers, and people that are his biggest fans. And we were able to mic him up. So he just talked. He just talked, you know what I mean? He just talked and it was awesome. And you could hear the two-way conversation. I had the microphone. I went out there and asked the questions and it was something else.
Yeah, it was nice getting the viewers involved too, because we were able to read off the questions that were coming in from some of our viewers, getting him to answer those on top of all the live viewers, and then just listening to him talk to the crowd
So,
around
so
while
you're
he was
telling
playing.
me we were able to ask questions from viewers and pass it on to Earl Strickland?
Yeah,
What kind of place you running here, Joe?
it's
That's
all
pretty
you, Bobby.
impressive.
You tell me what you want, and I make it happen.
Well,
As best as I could.
this is a definitely team effort, and Crystal was a good job in that too. She
Yes,
was the
she
one
did.
who saw the chat and said, "Hey, I have a question. I have a question." She brought it to my attention, and that was pretty cool. We had a lot of people raising their hand. We had over 100 people here. It was very busy. Earl said it was one of the best events, closed personal events he had. It was so enthusiastic. The crowd was yelling and screaming. Even when he missed trick shots, he would say something funny, and he was just, I think, a joy to be around.
Yeah,
You
yeah. I
know.
liked his personality. I did. He was comical and
Yep.
while
Yep.
playing and making some unbelievable shots that I would never even think to do. My favorite one during it was he'd fire a ball at the rail with a ton of left and then time it so that he'd fire another one and another one and another one and another one and the ball would go three rails, and after it would cross, he would fire another one so that the ball he was shooting was going in between the
Kind of like a
previous
crisscross.
balls. And it was just going three rails around, and another ball would go through and through and through and through.
Keep going.
And they all made it in the same pocket.
Nice, nice, nice.
That was my favorite one.
Yep. And hello, Shark Stream Fan Club, one of our favorites. We have a fan club?
I saw the fan club. I still don't know who the fan club
We
is.
know who it is. Someday they'll let us know when they're ready. That's fine with us.
Now the question is it one person? or do like
I think
50 people,
so.
or are there
I
like
gotta,
50 people in that
I gotta
group?
share this. I haven't shared this yet, and then I can see our numbers aren't as high as they normally are. We usually have great numbers here on the Shark Stream. That's why we're looking for more sponsors and stuff because our numbers are absolutely fantastic. We have so much going on that we're doing. From like I said, we do live interviews now. You know, we can mic up the pros, Joe. We can
Yes.
do special events. You know, we can do a lot of big things. So we're keeping everything going. We got big news coming up. There's a couple other events we're going to talk about in a few minutes. But let me just share this really quick to a couple pages. Ding 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 ding. Are you sharing too, Joe?
I am sharing.
All right, sharing is caring, guys. Sharing is caring. We need those shares. We got to get these numbers up. The only way we can bring content to you guys is if there we go. I shared a couple. Let's get going now. All right. So Earl of Pearl Strickland, what a great show. After he did his Q&A, he did some great trick shots. My favorite one was the 14 balls in one shot. That was
It,
fantastic. That was just never
that
seen
was
that before.
amazing.
Never seen that before, and it was absolutely incredible. And so that was Earl of Pearl. Hopefully, we're gonna have him back again to play a huge match, maybe against who knows, Jason Shaw, Shane Van Moaning, who knows,
It'd be nice to have him in a
Mario
in a
He.
match,
Yeah, you never know.
this money match.
Yeah,
Be good.
you never know, right? So our team's trying to do the best we can, and let us know what you guys think. What would you like to do? You know, what would you like to see? And Hector says, "Can't wait to see the photos." Yeah, Crystal's got 2,000 photos or something like that. So I mean, if you were here, you're going to be on camera. You're going to see you have a picture with him or on the side of him or during his trick shot. So you're all going to get your photos, and that's one of the things the Players is always proud of is sharing the memories. You're here and you're paying good money to see an event, but you're also going to get everything. You got the signed cue balls. You're going to get the picture with him. You got the close one-to-one contact and all that good stuff. But let's talk about what's going on, Joe. We got some big events coming up. We got the Underdog 3 this weekend.
Underdog 3. I played in Underdog 1 and Underdog 2.
You did.
I did. I
You
had a
can't play this
great
one,
time
right?
playing. I could still play in this one. Yeah, I'm still
I mean, you're working.
no, I
Yeah.
was not.
But Joe
Well,
should be a 6. So if
no,
Bruce is out
no,
there,
no.
just move him up to a 6. Just why waste the time? And if you're on the Shark Stream, you got to be at least a 6, right?
That I shouldn't be here. I'm about a 3.5. Most 90% of the times. At times, it looks like I could be a 6.
Nice.
Those times are very rare.
All right, we got a lot of shares going on, numbers going up. Appreciate that, guys. And again, so the underdog is again, we have 55 people. The most we can have is 64. It's a $25 tournament, 5 and under handicap. You have to be an APA 5 and under handicap on both 8 ball and 9 ball. I believe you have to be under a 450 Fargo, if I'm not correct, and I think that is. And so let us know what you think. Let us know if you want to get in. Let Hector Sanchez know or Shelly Schroeder. Let them know they're the one running the tournament, and real excited. It's going to be 55 people. No Lucases, no Phils, no Robs, no Daves. Not even myself. No, none of us can play. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't know who's gonna win. I want to know who. Come on down. Let us know who you think you're gonna win. If you're gonna win, let us know who you think's gonna win. Let us know. It's gonna be awesome. Real excited. Hector's. We might sell out. We might get 64, Joe.
I'm hoping to make it back. I
Oh,
really,
really?
I would really love to be able to be back to playing it.
Nice.
Um,
Your last hurrah is a 5.
I think I'm going to be a 5 for a very long time. Be constantly by 2s and 3s. It's funny that Crystal says he should be a 6, and yet she constantly says how bad she's going to beat me up on the table.
She's
And now
confident. She's confident. We have confidence here at Yale Billiards. That's one of our things. That's it. So let's make sure you come down for that this Saturday at Yale Billiards. Of course, we have all of our food. We got our meatball subs. We got our meatballs with cheese. We got garlic bread. We got all of our chicken, our French fries, all our good stuff that we always have. So come on down this Saturday. Doors open at 10. Tournament starts at 11, and we start on time. So make sure you get here. The next one we have the following weekend is the pro event, the Joss event. That's the 9th and the 10th. And that's going to be a great event.
that's going to be a great event.
Yeah, it's going to be
Last time you did the Josh, you were doing
pop-up tournaments.
pop-up tournaments. Are we
Yeah,
doing pop-up tournaments again?
we're going to start them to hopefully this week if we can. We just haven't really What's going on, Andy? How are you? Thanks for joining us. Um, we want to start doing pop-ups. We've just been so busy with all these events and stuff going on with Earl and everything. We just haven't had the time. So if you guys want to do a pop-up, it's $25 a person, four people. Whoever wins gets their buy into the tournament. It's that simple. We're doing a handicap, so threes and fours, fives and sixes, and sevens, eights, and nines, and that's it. So this way, if you want to, so if you want to put your name down, you let me know, you let Lisa know, and we'll put your name down and get that taken care of. We're gonna be doing pop-ups. Once we have four people, we're gonna play and you get your entry into the tournament.
Yep, and if you have four people that just want to do one, or if there's two people, we'll find you two more.
Yep, if you got two more, just do that. We can find you two more if you have two. Just get in if you want four. Like I know Paul Mucci, his guys get together and they usually get a spot. There's a lot of fives that we have that want to play, and so we get to play an event. And Jeremy Sosi won the last one.
Yes.
A true professional. And like I said, he just beat Mario He. So he's playing really good. He's playing really good. So I'm sure he's going to be here for that as well. So hopefully you guys can join. Let's get a lot of people down here for that. Um, then we have the NBL, Joe, the NBL league, and that's going to be in New Jersey.
Are you going? Have
That,
you decided?
well, we haven't announced anything yet, but we're working on it. So we're working on it. But that's going to be a great event. That's a new National Billiards League. It's a tournament, and it's a huge tournament. Jason Shaw is going to be there. Who's the guy that was just here? Somebody know? Do you know his name? Earl something. Earl of Pearl is going to be there.
Earl the
Um,
Pearl.
there's going to be a lot of events, and actually, Del Sim, who won his qualifying match here against Dave Gavish, is going to be there. So there's going to be amateurs and pros, and it's going to be a big deal. That's going to be the weekend before the expo.
Yeah, and he's trying to do some big things with pool.
Ed Ladawi is really trying to do some big things.
He is trying to bring it mainstream, just get it out there and get more sponsors,
Yep.
or not even sponsors, but more money in
Notoriety
the
and
game.
respect in the game.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
For those of you guys don't
Bigger
know,
followings,
yes,
viewership.
yes,
He wants to make it big again. I
absolutely.
remember when I was a kid, it was on TV. I
Yep.
mean, I spent 3 hours Saturday mornings, when I was like 8, 9 years old, messing around on my table, watching these pros on TV doing trick shots and pretending I could do them on my little table down in the basement. Uh, you know, um, but to bring it back would, or make it even bigger than it ever was, would be
Yep.
that much better.
Yep. And I think he's on his way, and I'm hoping to be there for that week. I'll let you guys know more about it. It's not Easter Sunday, so it's the Thursday, Friday, Saturday before that. And I definitely want to get involved in that. Now, you can't buy your way into that unless you're a pro. So the only way you can play as an amateur is by qualifying.
Yes,
How about that?
and he is doing qualifier matches. We had one.
Well done now, though. I think he's all done.
He is done with the
I think so.
qualifiers.
I'm not 100% sure. I'll check his page to be sure. Get back to you guys on that. But yeah, Ed Ladawi is doing a great job. He's doing big things. He's going above and beyond the sport. It's like Joe said. He's trying to make it bigger. He's trying to go more mainstream. You have to dress a certain way. You have to act a
Thank
certain
you,
way.
Crystal.
You have to dress a certain way. You have to act a certain way. And that's the way he wants to do it. And we support Ed Ladawi and the NBL 100%. Like that, Joe?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. And the last thing we're going to talk about, Joe, is the expo, the Valley Forge Expo. Who's going out there at Valley Forge? Let me know who's going. Who's going? I know I'm going. I know Rob's going. I know Lucas is going. I know 2.0 is going. I know a lot of people. I know Ashley Nicole is going. Jared Demaldi is going. I know all the guys from Rhode Island are probably going. I would hope Alex Bausch and those guys are going from Rax. And I know all the women that are playing great. Hopefully, they're all going out there. My daughter tried to sign up, but they're already full for the ladies.
They were. I know they filled up quick.
They did. They did. Pool's blowing up. So I'm able to play in three events. I'm doing the Tuesday warm up, the seniors because I'm over 50 now, and then I'm doing the regular open. So hopefully Phil Davis will be there, and Will Alley was there. Speaking of, oh yeah, results. I forgot about Will Alley, who took third place in the 10 ball here in the amazing, what's it called, the Amazing Billion 10 ball, right? Congratulations. Who won that event, Will? I don't even have the results from that. I looked at it earlier. I know Lucas won the one pocket, I think this weekend. But who won the 10 ball? Um, I'm not sure who exactly won it, but congratulations to Will Alley, who's playing really good. He beat Lance Lascotti over there at Rax during the Connecticut Valley Open tournament. And he's playing really good. And now he just came in third in a great event at Amazing Billiards. So he's playing really well. And he's going to be there at the expo as well. There's going to be so many good shooters, Joe. It's absolutely amazing.
Kyle and
Kyle and Robert. Okay. Kyle and Robert came in first and second. Robert, oh, not sure. Hung the 10 ball, hill. Ouch.
Oh
That's
my.
rough on a bank.
That's a terrible way to lose a
You bank
match.
pretty well too, so that's rough. That's
Oh,
rough. Wow. Oh yes, Crystal said the bunny hop is the 23rd, and don't forget the adult egg hunt. So you got to be 18 to play in the egg hunt, Joe.
that's
Maybe it's going to be in the eggs.
it's all a big
Crystal,
surprise.
it's Crystal. So your guess is as good as mine. It's going to be great. I can tell you that. You know, she does a great job. She's doing such big things for the Shark Stream and everything around here at Yale Billiards. We appreciate her. That's for sure. Oh, he
Hey,
played on the tight pocket, the Rasoon table, or San table, whatever it's called. It's the one at Amazing Billiards. Table plays amazingly tight.
really?
4.5 inch pockets, I believe, or 4.25 inch
Four and a
pockets.
quarter.
Yeah, they're rough. They're rough. So that's a tough bank. Will you probably could have took the whole thing down, but still, good job, good job. But yeah, the expo is going to be a lot of fun. If you guys don't know what it is out there, the expo is a big pool tournament. Anybody can play in if you're not a pro. It's called the Open, and that's usually goes from Wednesday to Sunday. But I think it's going to start on or Thursday to Sunday, but now it's going to be Wednesday to Sunday because there's so many people because obviously COVID the last couple of years. But not only that, they have mini tournaments. They have a cash table. So if you go to this table, Joe, you can play $5 a rack. Whoever plays next. If you go on this table, play $10 a rack. You go on that table, it's $20 a rack. So you put your quarter up. When it's your turn to play, you're playing for that amount of money. You don't have to say anything unless you want to play for more.
Wow.
And it's 24 hours a day. There's always somebody you know because being in the pool world, you're walking around, you're like, hey, what's going on? They have their pro event as well there. I believe the Predator tables will be on display there. Joe Marassi's going to be there, of course, setting up those tables. So we'll see him on there as well. So make sure you stop at his booth and you talk to Joe Marassi and say, hey, I play Yale Billiards. I love those tables. And he's doing those Predator tables there as well. It's going to be fantastic. And I expect a bunch of take photos to be taken at the expo. Who's going to be taking pictures?
Are you going, Crystal?
What
What?
happens to the expo stays at the expo. The expo is. I had so many good times at the expo with all my guys, and it's just so much fun. And I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys looking forward to it too. Big tournaments, events, cash tables, pro events, displays where they can sell cues and sell other things. There's always so many things that are going on. It's unbelievable. Do not miss it. You can check it out. Just go on Facebook or go on to Google and say Billiard Expo 2022. Everything will pop up for you. A lot of the events are sold out. You can't get back in, but you can put your name on a waiting list. But there's also other tournaments to go as well. So that's all we got. And that's all I got for my list, Joe. That's all I got. You got anything else?
I do not have anything else to add to that list.
So it was a big list.
We went through it quickly this time. It was a
Huh?
very quick show.
It was a very quick show. It's 40 minutes. That's a little quick.
Wow.
Time flies when you're having fun, man.
It does.
It does. It does. Time flies when you're having fun. Um, but again, thank you guys for watching. Let's go to our sponsors page, which is somewhere over here, Joe. So you move the buttons on me. Move the buttons on. There we go. There we go. There's our sponsors. Thank you guys, all of our sponsors that joined us to put the Shark Stream together. Of course, you got Andy Gow, Support, Share, and Donate, JJ Fishpine, Bed Strong, Harriman Real Estate, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Viking Q's, of course, the Shark Stream, Jacoby Q's, Mark Bart Rivezi, Michael's Deli, Joe Master Billiards is going to be there at the expo. K Morgan, Vacules, Connecticut APA, Agency One, KM Maintenance, NM Billiards, Sigma Wear, Modern Barbershop, Man Cave Memories, Pool Table Magic, Simonis Cloth, Tommy Supplies, and of course, Enthusiast Shine. Thank you guys. If you guys like what you see, please continue to share, continue to like. Go on the Yale Billiards page and click those likes. We're trying to get our likes up there. We're at almost 4,000, Joe. We're trying to get to five, so we need a big push. If you guys get a chance, go on the Yale Billiards page, check us out. But keep continue to like, support, and sharing, and we'll keep up doing what we're doing. And we will talk to you soon.
Good night.
Good night, Joe.